Brothers and sisters, why do you clap? Why do you clap? Why do you clap? I'm referring to our fellow brothers and sisters who are Christians. Why do you clap? This phenomenon is found predominantly within the Christian communities, but it originated, at least in Africa, from our traditional or indigenous spirituality. But it is much more ancient and cosmic than what we think. But it is the Christian community that has essentially gravitated towards this clapping. So I ask, why do you clap? Even if you are now within the spiritual community or you are embarking on your own spirituality or your spiritual journey, most of you are from religious backgrounds and you are very familiar with this phenomenon of clapping, praying and clapping. Clapping is a very powerful thing, but it is being used in a way that is very naive. Clapping is a gesture that invokes the quickening force of nature. It's a call to action. It is a siren call. It is an alarm system signaling all the elemental divide that there is call to arms to battle with the fire of spirit, whether for healing purposes or for any other religious or spiritual purposes. But the truth is, Christians are clapping for reasons that they don't even know. These 5 fingers we have are connected to our energy centers. That is further connected to our nervous system, which is connected to the fabric of all life, like a USB cable that is connected to a computer, and the computer too is connected to the internet. These energy centers that are connected to our fingers and our toes are also found along the spinal cord. And when we clap, these energy centers, when we put our 2 hands together, like the advanced spiritual traditions, you'll find these hand gestures or this mudra a lot. This mudra a lot. Bringing the 2 palms together, or any of the hand gestures we use called the mudras. Redirecting energy within the circuitry, within the energy circuitry of our system. And when we bring our 2 palms together, we combine the negative and the positive. In other words, the masculine and the feminine forces of life. The masculine and the feminine forces of the divine as a call to arms to mobilize the forces of nature for a common end. That is the gentle hand gesture we call this mudra, where all our aspects, our body, mind, and spirit are brought in alignment. Is a hand gesture that signifies alignment. But when we strike them together, when we strike them together, when we strike them together, we are bombarding the energies of life. Only when your energy centers are active or activated, only when your energy centers from the root to the crown and beyond, which is also connected to the planets in our solar system, which is also connected to all the elements. Only when your personal energy system or your chakras are opened sufficiently and the energies of life are flowing through them equally without obstruction, will you get the full benefits of the clap. And since the very perception of the energy centers is not even found or taught, or is not even a traditional doctrine within these mainstream religions, especially Christianity, I don't know why you are clapping. because this knowledge is ancient. You borrowed it and you did not learn it properly. You did not even study the requirement that allows you to make the full benefit of the clap. So we ask again, fellow brothers and sisters, Christians, apostolics, why do you clap? If you have not activated your energy centers, stop clapping. And within our indigenous culture, in our shamanic tradition, that in African spiritual traditions, whenever we are invoking or we are mobilizing the natural forces of the water spirits, the fairies, the elves, we clap. But that is a gentle clap. That has its own meaning. That gesture, it doesn't even make a sound. Whenever we are pouring libations, you see, it is a petition, a gentle, respectful petition we are making to the forces of nature to come to our aid. Because deep within us, most probably, those involved in that particular ritual don't have their energy centers open. And therefore, the forces of nature have gifted us the mandate or the permission to use the clapping as a gentle awakening. It's like trying to gently wake somebody up who is asleep, or trying to knock on the door. Let's say you go to someone's house and you want to seek the person's help. Do you bang on the door or you gently knock? You gently knock, you don't bang on the door. And when you bang on the door, you better be the right person behind the door. Otherwise, you're going to have problems. So know why you are clapping. Otherwise, spirits don't like noise.